Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, let's talk Wyoming Valley Country Club and Danko's All-American Fitness golf guru, Pete Korba, joining us right now. Let's talk a little bit about your golf game and, of course, your background and you know what you do both at Wyoming Valley Country Club and, of course, you're doing some stuff at Danko's right now. Give us a little bit of background about you.
John, that's a guru. I don't know about guru. That's a good one, but no, I've been a PGA golf professional for 23 years, 13 at Wyoming Valley Country Club, and I love teaching. There's a percentage of my job that I have to teach, keep the members happy and keep them playing better, and I love doing that stuff. And in the off season, I get to do it at Danko's for 2 months, and you got to admit, Larry does a great job at Danko's. You do know that, how clean he keeps it.
He's outstanding, that's for sure. Yep.
He runs a great business, and he has a simulator in there, and I get to teach for 2 months, actually 3 months. I'm going into March now. I'm still teaching there. And I teach golfers of all types. I got beginners. I got guys that, they've never had a professional golf lesson before, and they want to work on the basics, their grip, setup, alignment. And they just want to get a better understanding of their golf swing. And inside, it's a perfect atmosphere for them. It really is. And then the other golfer I get is a guy, last year he maybe had a bad year, and he's looking to tune it up a little bit. He wants to work on his swing. He has some flaws. He wants to know why is the ball going this way or that way. And with Larry's machine in there, that simulator, it's phenomenal. It gives you so much feedback, and it just works out great. So it's a great place to be. Larry's a great guy. And the golfers love it there too. And if they want to play golf, they can play golf. We play Pebble Beach a lot. You can play Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head. You can play a lot of great golf courses around the country on that simulator.
We're talking with Pete Korba here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers, golf pro at Wyoming Valley Country Club, and, of course, doing some training right now at Danko's All-American Fitness on the golf simulator. Pete, this time of year, we're already in the March, but the way the weather's been looking, it's still cold, a lot of snow out there. Tell us about guys getting ready for the season. What should they be doing right about now? Whether they're out to get to see a guy like yourself who's a professional or to kind of start warming up and getting ready for the season.
John, there's a lot of any type of exercise that they're willing to do is great. I mean, you can never go wrong exercising, but getting ready for the golf season, for a golfer, cardio, any cardiovascular work that you could do, working up your heart rate, getting your legs into condition. A lot of stretching. Stretching is great. But one of the probably the best things that a golfer could do is just swinging the golf club. Finding a space, whether it's in the house, in the garage. If they have to go outside with 25-degree weather or something, just swing the club. Make sure they stretch out properly. And probably a great thing to do is have a weighted club first, take some weights off, and then just swing in a golf club. If they don't have a weighted club, just swing in the club. And that in itself would be a great start for them.
Pete, you mentioned all these years that you've been doing this and seeing golfers. It seems as if we've seen a little bit of a spike in some local players really elevating their game and kids heading off to college and playing at very high levels. What do you attribute some of those things to as far as kids? It seems like they're getting more and more into golf, and both the girls and the guys.
Oh, great question. John, you're right. First off, I think there's more of an acceptance for the kids today in high schools, the sports that they're playing. Golf is a more accepted sport today. The golf courses, there's a supply of them now. And when I grew up, there was only a few private facilities and a few public golf courses. Today, there's more private courses, there's more public courses. And, that's done nothing more but giving the kids a place to go, and it provides them a healthy competition. Within the areas, within the various golf courses, they have the AGA has golf tournaments for the juniors. The Philadelphia Junior Tour some courses have their own junior club championships. The teaching, there's a lot of clinics that kids could do. There's just so much more for the kids to do with the golf. The PGA professionals have gone out of their way to advertise getting it fun, keeping it fun, getting the families involved. So I think just through time, it's gotten better. The acceptance, supply of courses. It's a great question, John. I hope I gave you a good answer there.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I think we're seeing some of that with younger kids. We might be seeing those 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds. Some of those people that may be a little bit quote unquote fanatical about the game, saying, "Hey, I want my kid to learn this game at some point." And they figure out ways to get clubs for them and make it work for them. And hopefully, it's one of those sports, as everybody says, whether it's tennis, but golf's one of those games. It's something you should play for a lifetime once you get involved.
Oh, absolutely. I know. I personally, there's 2 sports I was interested in playing in college, and someone came up to me and said, "Hey, this sport here, you might have a chance to play future years, 4 years in college." But golf is for life. You could play that. You could play golf for life, and that stuck with me, and I never forgot that. And sure enough, here I am. I'm a golf pro. It's kind of funny. You back into that, you get into that position, and it's great story that I have there.
Pete, when you talk about some of the veteran players that come to you, could be a guy in his 40s or a guy that's 62, but they're constantly looking on their game. And tell us about your advice. There are little things I'm sure they're looking on. What are questions you seem to always answer for people, whether it's about their swing, their putting?
Well, probably a common one, a very common one, John, is how can I hit it further? You get a lot of people that ask, how can I hit it further? Some people are just looking for the basics of it. But when you say a veteran player, that means they've been playing for a while, and they're disappointed with how far I could hit it. And for me as a golf professional, one of the things I want to tell them is definitely work on their health. Improve your health first. That, in turn, could help their flexibility. If they could become more flexible, make a better shoulder turn, make a better hip turn, getting up on their, get all their weight over on their left side, transferring the weight. Once their health gets better, their body can move. Once their body can move, their range of motion improves. Their range of motion improves, club head speed, boom, ball goes further. That's without seeing someone and their mechanics. That's what I would reckon and say that, hey, that's what they should be doing. Improve their flexibility by improving their health. I think that's pretty good advice.
Well, that works hand in hand there at Danko's All-American Fitness, that's for sure.
It does. I'm sorry to give Larry the plug there. Larry's a great guy. He deserves that plug.
Absolutely. Pete, on the course itself, Wyoming Valley Country Club, tell us about the biggest tournament that happens during the year. And, it seems like members get very excited when that time of year comes.
It kind of goes with your show right now. Our biggest tournament, it's June 5th, 6th, 7th this year. It's called the McCarthy. It's the McCarthy, the family, they sponsor a tournament at our facility. It's our big member guest at Wyoming Valley Country Club. And it's a 3-day tournament, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We get people from all over the country that come in. They might be playing with their brothers, their fathers, and it's a great tournament, and the McCarthys have done a great job helping sponsor it. We're doing a lot of great things this year, new things this year, and the other thing too, John, is we get some of the best golfers in the area by far. They're going to show up here if they want it. It's a showcase. The public's invited to come and watch it. We have bleachers on the golf course for them, and it's great for spectators. It's great for the local area, local golfing area.
Well, it should be a whole lot of fun at Wyoming Valley Country Club the first weekend in June, the 5th, 6th, and 7th, Wyoming Valley Country Club. Check out the McCarthy Tournament. Well, Pete, we want to appreciate you joining us today. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing. Still a couple weeks to go. People want to get in and visit you at Danko's All-American Fitness to get some tips and get up on their golf game as the season approaches. And, of course, we'll see you on the course at Wyoming Valley Country Club as well.
Thanks, John.
That's Pete Korba here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.